All right, y'all. So there is this fitness influencer, Victoria Everest. She has over 752,000 followers on her Instagram. And there was a video that was recently leaked of her admitting to falsely accusing a guy of rape, without the G. And I want to bring awareness to this because I need to expose this. First of all, I'm curious to see what her consequences are going to be, because from the time that that video was exposed to now, she gained, I want to say, 3,000 new followers. Man, this is so it seems, and she should continue to be posting her content on her Instagram. So are we going to brush over it? No, I'm going to show you guys a few clips. I'm going to show you guys the clip of her getting caught and then of other TikTokers like response to it. I honestly believe that the guy she was telling the story to, he probably peeped the game and had foresight to say, wait, look, if she can do this, if she can falsely accuse this guy of something so extreme, what the hell can she do to me in the future if in the event I pissed her off? So he was probably crossing his T's and dotting his I's to make sure that that is not going to happen to him. Y'all listen to the video.
I think you shouldn't go past 31 doing the toxic stuff. Yeah, because it's too much energy you're investing out. That's what the therapist was saying yesterday. It was like, is it not exhausting? Yeah. And I'm like, it's not though. So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years hurting men. You enjoy it, and you're gonna keep going. But the energy that you're putting into that, you could triple your income. You could be doing other things. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape charge. Can I tell you where? You're gonna have to put in energy to get a fake rape charge across. But if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you, and it'll be obviously they will have medical.
I've done all this. There's evidence. I've been in my clothes. He banged me, babe. Like we had sex, and he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
So one was for an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we have.
Alright, cool. Yeah. You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was funny. I thought about him.
Because I hate him because he's so much like me, and it annoys me.
But Victoria, listen to me carefully, yeah? Your skill is that you can detect a victim you want and rape them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim involved.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I've just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it means you got desperate that you weren't able to hurt him. You pulled a fake rape. You know what I'm saying? So
that's still gonna hurt him. He hates that. And the thing is, he's gonna go out continuing to fuck up girls' lives. Yeah. With an assault charge and a rape charge, he'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's a fake rape charge. So what do you want from that?
Guy lies for a living. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. That's all. Let him continue lying for a living. That's what he does. He spins stories and sells dreams for a living. End of. So when a story spun on him, let him swallow that pill.
But I get your angle, but then you can't say you won or you was able to.
It's not a game. I'm done. I've pulled back. I've done what I've done. I've played my move. I've moved on.
But you weren't able to hurt. The way you usually like to hurt men, you weren't able to hurt.
Well, I did, because in the relationship, I continued to cheat on him.
Man, this is some bullshit! Them gal are wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal are wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
Alright, y'all. So the guy who secretly recorded her said this. A couple years ago, I got told that a guy I know was being falsely accused of rape. So he was on bail, and honestly, there was no way he could beat the case because the woman planned it very well. She invited him over, they had sex, then she went to her bathroom and called the police accusing him of rape. So he got arrested at the scene in her house while the evidence of his sperm was still inside her. This guy was going to go to prison for such an evil plan. Not just one count of rape, but 2 counts. He would have gotten 12 years minimum. When I heard it, I felt sick. I had to try and help. Went on to say, I went to her gym and I made friends with her and worked my charm. It didn't take long before she eventually started bragging to me about the way she hurts men. I had my phone secretly filming the whole conversation, and the police dropped the rape case against the guy. We live in an evil world. Men really need to be careful with some women. First of all, shout out to this guy. Big shout out to this guy for taking things in his own hands and saying, no, we will not have it.
I said we will not have it. Oh.
My question is, in seeing this, in hearing this guy was facing 12 years minimum. What are her consequences going to be? What are her consequences?
Not a damn thing.
Anyways, he went on to say, for real, she was 750k followers as some positive influencer when she was rinsing people for money and selling dreams. She looked me in the eye and told me she will never stop hurting men. The whole video is actually 7 minutes long, and the thing she went on to say was vile. I couldn't even post all of them here. Listen. TikTokers are calling her out on this BS. Let's take a listen to what some TikTokers have to say.
This massive influencer, healthy eating coach called Victoria Alvarez. She's setting someone up for raping her. It's disgusting for real victims, bro. This is her profile. Let's get into the actual video so you can see what's going on here.
So you're gonna live. You've done for 5 years hurting men. You enjoy it.
So he's saying you've done for 5 years hurting men.
Two,
she is just a bitter woman.
You're killing yourself with a fake rape charge.
She's framing men for fake rape charges. What?
Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim.
And it's not one time she's done it. It's not one time she's done it. She's done this multiple times before. But I'm glad that people are actually calling her out. I'm glad that TikTokers are using their platform to call her out. However, she's continuing to post on her page. Her followers on Instagram continuing to increase. She's keeping some retreats, some fitness, wellness, whatever retreats. And it's continuing to get people. She's continuing to get support. Meanwhile, if this guy didn't secretly record her and the other guy who she's falsely accusing had got convicted, his life would have been completely destroyed. There is nothing he could have told no one to convince them otherwise, because as I said, there's evidence that they did have sex. So she can falsely accuse a man of rape and go about her life, continue to make her money, continue to increase her platform, continue to do her thing. But if a guy is falsely accused, his life is still destroyed. And we see this story time and time again. Again, I'm going to emphasize, not just in America. This is not just an American issue. Feminism is a worldwide issue. And because of feminism, these women can do these things and get away with it. It is crazy.
Victoria Bumbaclaw Everest, yeah? Bring your ass to the front. So Victoria was caught on video saying about how she made fake rape allegation charges against a guy because all he did was lie to her and she cheated on him and she wanted to get him back. So she's taken out, or she's reported, an assault charge on him and a fake rape allegation.
That's my thing. That to me is crazy. Because somebody doesn't want you, or because they're not feeling you like how you want them to feel you, you're going to falsely accuse them of rape and not deal with the consequences? That's sick.
Here, this fraud bumper hole. When I saw this video, I was sick to my blood clot stomach. It's evil, crassest women like you, yeah, that let real victims get questioned to the bone about what has happened to them. And you sit there so casually talking about it. Because I'm not understanding how you can sit there so casually, seeking the validation of a next fucking man and bragging about it as if it was something to brag about.
Sick. She's sitting down there bragging about it. Oh, like, yeah, it's nothing. It's clear as day that this is not her first time doing that. This is not her first time doing it. Like, it's crazy.
Who knows if all this BS is actually true? Who fucking knows? And men, I'm going to tell you something. If this don't wake you the fuck up, yeah, in terms of what you need to do to protect yourself from gyal like this, we can't save you. Save your blood clot selves.
Save yourselves, black men. Save yourselves, black men.
Because you're up against evil witches like this. Yo, I swear on my whole entire blood clot life, yeah? If a gal ever tried this shit with my son, you wouldn't have a face to plaster on blood clot Instagram. I tell you that shit for free, and I'm fucking livid. Because how can you sit there? You need jail time. You need jail time. And they need to change policies like this. There needs to be some sort of law that if you make a fake rape allegation, you need to go down. You need to be charged. Because ain't no way women should get away with this. Yo, I'm shaking. For real fucking victims, when they go through this shit and they have to tell their story, relive that whole blood clot nightmare. Yeah, it's fucking mad. And half of the time, they're not even believed. And this wicked Jankra has a platform. Yeah, she's fooled how many people into some sort of fucking lifestyle? Yo, if there was ever a time to cancel someone, this is it. This is it. If there was...
the thing is, at the time of my recording, she's at 752K. So she gained at least 1K new followers even after these allegations.
Ever a time. Nah, man, I'm fucking hot.
I feel it too. I'm very upset because my thing is like, okay, real victims aside, like, yes, we have an argument to say things like this make real victims not want to come out. This is just a straight insult to real victims. However, the men who are falsely accused, can we acknowledge them? Their lives get destroyed by a grape accusation. Just accuse him of grape and his life will get destroyed. No, why aren't there consequences if an action can destroy another person's life? Why aren't there consequences to said action? There was a case. I don't remember the case. It was a college students. We see a lot of those, unfortunately, when a college woman accused a group of college men of raping her, and they got kicked out of college. They lost scholarships. Like, everything was completely destroyed for years. They had to move out of the neighborhood because everybody was just attacking them and, like, calling them out. And then years later, it comes down to it that the girl was lying. What consequences did the girl face? She's like, oh, yeah. Y'all know that story I told a couple years ago. JK. LOL, JK. And she's still just walking around while these men's life were completely destroyed. As this content creator said, men, if this is not a wake-up call, if this is not a clear as day, yo, save yourselves black men call, I don't know what is.
And then someone like Ginger J now will just come in and say, this is why I don't date black women. Because you're bringing us down. That's what you're doing. You're bringing us down. If you guys don't know, this is Victoria Everest. She literally just popped up on my screen. I literally just came back for work. And I saw that she had accused someone of grape. I'm not going to say the word, so I'm going to say grape. She accused someone of grape, yeah. And it was a lie. And so obviously the guy was recording her and she didn't know. So she was having a conversation with him and she was like, yeah, she lied and accused this guy of grape. And like, she did it for the band, she did it for the influencing. And I was like, huh? The funny thing that made me laugh, yeah, the guy in the video, he's like, bro, you're 31. Like, that is a very childish thing to do. I don't even know why anyone will say that's childish. I don't know how falsely accusing someone of something like that is childish. That's not anything to do with age. No one at their right age, teen, kid, whatever, should be accusing someone of grape. Like...
And that's a point, because he even had said, you've been doing this for 5 years. I'm curious, like, he was like, you've been playing guys for 5 years or having... That was odd, because I'm wondering if he knows that she's been accusing people of grape for 5 years, or if he means that she just been playing games for 5 years. But at 31, her age should be irrelevant. You shouldn't be doing this at any age. Like, but I get his point. He's like, at what point are you going to grow up and start realizing that these things are serious? We have a 31-year-old who's like, yeah, I just accused him of grape. Yeah, he's going to learn today. He lied to me, so yeah. And it's like, at what age are you going to grow up and realize that there are serious consequences to something like that? But again, as I've been saying, because they don't deal with any consequences when they falsely accuse men of these things, they think it's just a game to them. They can do these things because they can just come on and say, oopsie, guys.
Why would you? Who in the right mind would do that? Especially a grown, as he said, why would a grown ass woman, to one, mind you, she's an influencer. The influencers that are doing well, making her money, she's good doing her health influencing. She's good where she is. So why would you go out your way and falsely accuse someone of rape? And then you're admitting to someone that you did it, and what did she say? She was like, oh, like, she slept with the guy, and he wasn't even lying that he wasn't even there. So, I don't understand the purpose of it. Were you angry? Did the guy ghost you? Then you decided to say, oh, let me go and lie and tell people that he raped. I'm going to accuse him. He's not even going to lie and tell people. There's the fact that you've gone to the police and have accused someone of something that I haven't done at your grown age. What do you guys think about this? Because this is like, sorry, I'm not here for it. That's just weird. That's booky. That's disgusting behavior. And if anyone wants to defend that, she should have been caught red-handed. Like, there's a whole video of her saying he didn't do it and she lied. And I don't know if she was doing it for money, what she was doing it for, but yeah. What do you guys think about this there?
And you know, it's so funny because she was like, if anybody wants to defend her, and in my mind I was like, who the hell would defend her? But you have some bitter woman who will defend her, because as Victoria said in the video, men lie all the time. So it's time to give them a taste of their own medicine. You really have some bitter ass women who think like that, who like, oh, there's nothing wrong because men, like, what the hell? What the hell? She came up with a fake ass apology, dodging accountability and playing the victim card. But are we surprised?
No. From all the backlash, she was forced to make this post today. Like every human, I've made mistakes in my past. I am not proud of them and they do not define who I am today. Which sounds like she's admitting, hey, I fucked up. But let's continue. To those who have stood firm in truth and refused to feed the noise, I see you, I honor you, and thank you. Your trust and loyalty mean everything. Victoria,
like, what? He missed this part. He said, the work I am doing is bigger than me. What? Said it is helping people reclaim their health and their confidence and their future. The proof is in your transformations, your testimonial, and your stories. That truth speaks louder than any gossip channel. They have her on camera admitting that she's falsely accusing a man of rape. But she's going to be talking about, well, look at the work that I'm doing in the community.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
Excuse me? Like, it makes absolutely no sense. She went on to say, I am now 11 days into my fast, and that has stripped everything back to what matters most. This discipline has given me clarity, grounding, and strength to respond with awareness, not reaction. To those who have stood firm, and he had went into that part and whatever. So I will be releasing a formal response very soon. Until then, know this commitment to continue to pour my knowledge and experience into the community. When it's just like, listen, to me, this is a society we live in. We can thank feminism. We can thank feminism for creating these evil monsters who can falsely accuse men of rape and then come up with something to say like, oh, I'm in my fast, I'm 11-day fasting. What the hell does that have to do with anything? We saw you on video admitting to falsely accusing a man of rape because you were in your feelings. I am going to follow this story because I need to see what her consequences are going to be. As I've been saying, the simple fact that her followers continue to increase, the following count continue to increase, is some BS. That's the part that pisses me off the most, because come on now. But men, I cannot say it anymore. Save yourselves, black men. Do your due diligence. Do not put yourself in a situation just because you post thirst trap pictures and you want to hit it and quit it. You hit it and quit it, and you can find yourselves with a false accusation. Like, because remember, this guy actually did have sex with her, so there's evidence that there was sexual intercourse. You play a risky game when you're trying to pump and dump these broads. Be careful. get to the chopper to a culture that's traditionally based, a culture where if a woman is falsely accusing a man, there are consequences that she's gonna face. So a culture where a woman was raised by a strong masculine man in the household, she wouldn't even think to do that because she has foresight enough to say like, wait, one, this is wrong. Two, if I get caught, I'm gonna have to deal with consequences. And three, would I want somebody to falsely accuse my brothers, my dad, my uncles, the men in my family that I respect? This is a heavy video. I'm not gonna lie, it pissed me off simply because we know that there's no consequences that she's gonna have to face for this action. But y'all, we're gonna continue to bring awareness to it. As I said, I'm gonna continue to follow the story to see what comes of it. I'm gonna see if her formal statement that she claims she's gonna make, I'm gonna see if she ever made that statement, or if this is one of the many incidents where we're just gonna push it under the rug and then move on. Meanwhile, men have to be dealing with these demons.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
It is your girl Chantel. Y'all go watch the next demon that pop up on the screen. Not another woman lying on men, getting caught and facing no consequences.
Man, this is some bullshit.
I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.